Hi guys. So I'm just checking if anyone is joining on the live this morning. We've got no one joining yet, so there's only a few of you, a few patrons that are going to enjoy the live tutorials. So I'm just going to talk as if you guys are watching anyway, because this is going to be posted live, like a post live afterwards, so you can catch up and watch later for this little exclusive tutorial. So we'll just crack on anyway, and if anyone jumps on and happens to jump onto the live, then that's amazing. Come and say hello and probably get a one-on-one, so one-on-one conversation. But I thought in this morning video we would make some spring flowers, and we're going to make some lavender this afternoon, so any of you guys want to jump on this afternoon as well, but there's no one watching at the moment, so so I think we'll just jump into the tutorial, and then you guys can watch it later. So let's go to the other camera and have a look at these flowers. So we're going to make the lavender tomorrow, this afternoon, not tomorrow, this afternoon, and I thought we would, in this video, make these cute little spring flowers. So I'm kind of a little bit sad actually that no one's jumping on. Oh, I guess it's maybe just not enough people, wrong time. So, but hopefully you guys will still enjoy watching this tutorial. But these little cute spring flowers, what's really nice about these flowers is they're really easy to make. They're a little bit different in their technique. So I thought I would use some bright yellow. It's actually looking a little bit less bright on camera actually, but it's really nice golden yellow colour. So I thought we'd make almost like a kind of mini sunflower. So we'll put these to the side and grab our first yarn. So we're actually going to take the white yarn first, and hopefully you guys can hear me okay and see okay. And this is a kind of sport baby weight yarn, so it's a yarn weight of 2. You could also use a DK, a light worsted weight yarn, so a yarn weight of 3 if you want to. You can use any yarn that you like, to be honest. But with this yarn I'm using a 3mm crochet hook, but you can use any hook size that is suitable for the yarn that you're using. So we're going to start off with a little slip knot, and I actually worked a magic circle for these ones, but I think I'll do a little chain 4 loop for this tutorial. So we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, so we can come a little bit closer to the camera, 3 and 4. Actually testing a new webcam for the lives, so hopefully you guys can see okay. Now we're going to put our hook into the first chain, bring the yarn through and straight through, loop our hook to make a little chain 4 loop. And into there we're going to work 12 double crochets. This pattern's in US terminology, so in UK terminology it's going to be a treble. But we're going to start off with a little chain 1 for leverage first. And we're going to yarn over and going into the center of our chain 4 loop. So be careful not to work into that first chain. Go right into the middle. Bring the yarn through, then just wrapping it around the chains. Do a double crochet. Pull through 2, pull through 2. And this is showing up okay on this camera. Yeah, maybe I move these just to make sure the camera focuses on this. Unfortunately, I'm using white, which is not a wonderful colour to work with. But we're going to work 12 of these, so I'm going to go back in there again and do another double crochet. And I'm going to make 12, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just got my phone next to me just to watch the live as well, see if anyone jumps on. So 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 4 more. 9. 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. And you'll have to let me know if the angle of this camera is okay, whether you can see okay. Just give me some feedback if you're watching this post live. So once you've got 12 double crochet, I'm just going to slip stitch into our first double crochet to join. So we've just got a nice basic circle shape like so. And then we're going to bring in our new colour, so our petal colour. Going for my golden yellow, which doesn't look very golden on camera. It's a shame. So we're going to join that in a little chain 1. So bring that through. Just pull that down. So join your new colour in a little chain 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to chain 4 from here. So these petals are very unique. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3 and 4. Chain 4. We're going to yarn over and we're going to work into the second chain from our hook. So don't count the loop on your hook. So first there's the second. We're going to work into there. So yarn over and we're actually going to do a cluster stitch. So we're going to go into that second chain, bring up a loop. So we've got 3 loops. Yarn over again and go into the next chain. Bring that up. Yarn over again and go into the last chain. Bring that up and yarn over again, and then we're going to go into the next stitch on the main project. And then bring up that loop. So we end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 loops. We're going to yarn over, pull through all 9 loops. Okay, like this. And then what we're going to do is secure that with a little chain 1. And that's our first petal done. Then for the next petal, so that's the unique first petal. For the next one, we're going to chain, so I'm doing this from memory, we're going to chain 1, 2 and 3. So chain 3 this time, and this time we're going to yarn over, go in the second chain from our hook. So again, don't count the loop on our hook. So first there's our second, go into that second chain and bring up the yarn. Yarn over and go into the next chain. Actually not the next chain, it's actually this little loop down here, which kind of looks like a 4th chain. So, but it's the chain from here. So if you can see in camera, so not the next chain, but this little loop on the edge. It kind of looks like a 4th chain. I'm going to go into there and bring up a loop. Then yarn over, we're going to go into this loop that's in the middle here. You can see that there. Go into there, bring up a loop, and then yarn over, go into the next stitch on the main project. Bring up a loop. And again, you should have 3, 6, 9 loops. Yarn over, pull through all 9 loops and secure with a chain 1. That's our next petal done. And still no one watching, but hopefully you'll just enjoy this as an exclusive tutorial, which would be nice. But we're basically going to repeat that second petal. So again, we chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3. We yarn over, go into the second chain from our hook, bring up a loop, yarn over, and we're not going to go into the next chain, we're going to go into this chain we created here to secure, but not this first loop. We're going to go on the edge here. Hopefully you can see that. So sort of going to work into it twice. Bring up a loop, yarn over, then we're going to go into this hole where all this is coming from, that central hole. then yarn over, go into the next stitch on the main project. It's got 9 loops, yarn over, pull through all 9 loops, and that didn't work. No! Oh, it happens, and I can't edit that one out, so it's going to check. Show you again, that meant to happen. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So yarn over, go into the second chain, bring up a loop. Yarn over, don't go into the next chain, go into this chain here, but on the edge, bring up a loop. Yarn over, go into that central hole, bring up a loop, then yarn over, go into the next stitch. And then yarn over, pull through all the 9 loops, which can be fiddly. It can help to sort of pull the hook down as you go through, and then we secure that with a chain 1, and that's our next petal. And we'll just repeat that all the way around. So 1, 2, 3. Work into our second chain, bring up a loop. Yarn over, we're going to skip the third chain and go into this, what looks like a fourth chain. Bring up a loop, yarn over into the central hole, yarn over into the next stitch. So we've got 9 loops. Pull through all 9 loops, secure with a chain 1. It's hard for me to make sure you guys can see this clearly, but hopefully it's starting to look like this. Chain 3 for our next petal. We end up with 12 of these petals. The last one's a little bit different, but yarn over into the second chain. So I'm just checking you guys can see okay with this camera setup. Yarn over into this, not the next chain, but this chain here. Bring up a loop. Yarn over into the central hole. Then yarn over into the next stitch on the main body. And then pull through all loops, secure with a chain 1. Whee! This cute little flower. Really nice. These will make really nice little makeup remover pads as well. I think it's chain 3, 2, 3. So hopefully as we get going with Patreon, more people can join the lives and you guys can ask questions and we can have a nice little intimate chat on Patreon away from YouTube where people's comments just get completely lost. So it'd be nice. But hopefully I'm going to do another live this afternoon just in case anyone can jump on in the afternoon, and yeah, we'll just see how things go over time. That's our next petal, so chain 3, 1, 2, 3, to our second chain, yarn over into this chain, to the central loop, into the next stitch. I hope you guys are enjoying the extra secret content and behind the scenes. It's really great to see you guys in the community and talking to each other as well. It's really lovely, really nice feeling. So how many petals we got now? 2, 4, 6, 7. So a few more. Chain 3. To the second chain. I think what will be nice about these sort of tutorials, live tutorials as well, is you can crochet along with me because there's no editing or skipping forward. It's a little bit slower, which would be nice. Pull through all loops. Secure with a chain 1. We're almost at the end. Chain 3. To the second chain. Into that secure chain, the securing chain, into the central hole, then into the next stitch on the main body. Do it in stages. secure with a chain. That's our securing chain. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we need to do a few more. 1, 2, 3. Second chain into the securing chain, to the central hole, and into the next stitch. Secure the chain 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There should be 12 on this, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Did I hope I crocheted 12 to begin with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, I'm getting distracted because it's live. Okay, so we need to do 2 more. To the second stitch, into the securing chain, central hole. And then here we don't have a next stitch, so going to go into the same stitch we slip stitched into at the end of this round. Bring that through. Yarn over, pull through all loops. And for some reason I don't seem to have enough stitches, which is very confusing for me. So I think I've missed a stitch. That's why I've missed a stitch here. Yeah, missed a stitch. So this is me getting flustered live. Into the central loop, then into the next stitch. Pull through all loops. Oh, why is this happening? Was I really going to put this live afterwards? So you're missing all the fun, not watching this live. And into the next stitch. I seem to have run out of stitches. I'm not quite sure why. I've gone wrong somewhere, but because that seems to be enough, 11 petals. But I should have 12 stitches, so, but it feels like it's ready, so I think I'm going to leave it there rather than try and add another one into stitches I don't have. I'm just going to end, once you've done your last one, we're just going to slip stitch into the top of these chains up here. So just do a little slip stitch into there, get this tail end out of the way. Painful to watch. And there we go, bring up a loop. Now I've only got 11 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I don't know why, because I'm sure I crocheted 12 double crochets to begin with, because these all have 12 petals. So I don't really know what's happened, but it doesn't matter, because I think that, I think it still looks really nice anyway. So it doesn't matter if you only end up with 11 petals, even though these have 12. But hopefully that gives you an idea. Let's bring this up nice and close. Gives you an idea of the flower and the petals and the style, and you can have a good play with making some really pretty little spring flowers. And hopefully this afternoon's live will go a little bit more smoothly, hopefully. So I feel like I should try and make another one, but maybe I will try in another video another time. But thanks for watching, guys, and it's really sorry that you missed the live, but hopefully you can catch the live this afternoon. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. I hope you managed to follow along and do a bit better than me. I think I'm getting flustered because it's a bit live, even though no one's watching, so I still psychologically get a little bit flustered. But hopefully you'll enjoy making these spring flowers. They're really cute as maybe makeup remover pads, or tiny little coasters, or even just to sew onto bags or make into a hairband or something pretty like that. And it really doesn't matter if you end up with 11 or 12 petals. I think as long as they sit flat then I think they look really nice. And I think what I'm going to do is just cut the tail ends, just pull that loop through, and then you can just hide your tail ends. And I really like the golden yellow actually, so it's nice. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you soon. I'll see you this afternoon for another live, and hopefully you'll be able to join me then. And that's at 6 p.m. GMT. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye.